Good day, ladies and gentlemen. You are on to Cute Visual Concept. Today, we want to discuss a topic, and that topic is the difference between honorable and ordinary born. We all know the concept of honorable. It actually means someone with integrity, someone with self esteem, someone with a good character, someone that can always be referred to as being good, someone who we call a spade a spade. That is what an honorable is. Now, let me go to the context. Ordinary bone. We know of the popular saying that the empty cup makes the loudest noise. That is the easiest way to describe ordinary bone. Today, we have a lot of persons who parade themselves as honorable. Honorable House of Assembly, Honorable National Assembly, Honorable this, Honorable. But the truth is, very few of them have the attributes of being an honorable. How can someone who is representing a constituent, who was voted, no, sorry, someone who say he wants to go and represent his constituents, instead of talking to his constituents for them to vote him, rather he will buy his way into the house, he will rig election, do everything possible to get into the house, then immediately get into the house, the money that was meant for project in his constituency, he pockets it. Is that person an honorable person? Money that was supposed to be used for projects in his constituency, he keeps them to himself. Is that person an honorable? Someone who cannot move a bill, being in the house for over 4 years, cannot move one bill. Is that person an honorable person? Someone who is there only just to discuss on how they will be increasing their money every time. Is that person an honorable person? That one is an ordinary bone. Ordinary bone. When you say ordinary bone, a bone that does not have any flesh on it, a bone that have been carved, they have carved out the whole flesh. So they are only there just to feed their hungry appetite for excess wealth. Not that they have their constituent at heart. Those are ordinary bones. So I want us Nigerians to settle down and look at this properly. Those in your area, when you see their lifestyle, you will know who is an honorable and who is an ordinary bone. Because we have so many of them in the National Assembly. Tinubu just got his way into Aso Rock. He removed fuel subsidy. The masses are crying, and instead of the so-called honorables to be thinking of how to look for a way to cushion the situation, they are all over the place running how they will collect billions into their personal accounts. Those are ordinary bones, because they are not there for the good of the masses. People that only pass bills that favor themselves. Are those people honorable people? Recently, they came up with a bill that every doctor, medical doctor who is through with his schooling, housemanship, everything, will need to work in Nigeria for 5 years before they can have access to travel out of the country to work elsewhere. Someone you don't know how the parent trained to become a medical doctor. Someone who, despite your unnecessary way of living, increment of up and down, the parents still hustle, strive to make sure that the children become medical doctors. Now you are making laws that they must be in the country for 5 years, work in the country for 5 years, a job you did not provide for them. Those medical doctors would be in this country for over 5 years, they don't have job. Yet you are saying they must work in Nigeria for 5 years before they can be able to travel out to go and look for greener pasture. Are these persons those you refer to as honorable? The same people that want to pass this bill that medical doctors will have to work in Nigeria for 5 years. If they have headache, yeah, this is the continuation of the first video. The same group of persons that want to pass this bill that medical doctors will have to work for 5 years in Nigeria before greener pasture elsewhere. If they have headache, they fly to France. If they have cold, they fly to France. Stomach pain, they go to Dubai. They have wife want to give birth, they go to US. Yet they want to imprison other people's children and their dream in a Nigeria they never made comfortable for people to live in. Are these the same honorables we refer to? Are these the same people who are supposed to be called honorable members? Nigerians, I'm asking a question, please. In the comment section, I would like people to respond to this question. Are these people the people you call honorables? Oh God, it's so painful. It's just so painful that the country we say we have independence since 1960. The citizens are now being enslaved by a fellow citizen, which is the worst of it all. If you are being enslaved by a stranger, you will know that someday you will gain freedom. But when you are being enslaved by your own kinsman,